Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's me, Cozy Kingdom here, and I'm back with some more Final Fantasy XIV for you this fine evening. I planned on recording an episode yesterday, last night, but there was maintenance for patch 6.41, which just had some little fixes, but there was maintenance for it, and I wasn't able to record. But that's okay. I am starting today at my home, which is in the Lavender Beds, which is the residential area for the city-state of Gridania. And today we are going to be doing a little walkthrough, exploring exploring the city-state of Gridania. Now I'm going to go ahead and teleport us to New Gridania, which is the name of the city-state main aetheryte. So we shall go. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I've been chilling. I'm still sick. Nothing's changed, really. I feel a little bit better, I will say. But I just wanted to record a nice, relaxing Final Fantasy video. Now, Gridania is quite different from Limsa. It's very flat. It's not a two-story ordeal. It's just very flat, and like Limsa, it is in two districts, but it is yeah, there's not like a super high sort of area. We can go down, though, and we can start by going this way in our travels. Make our way down here. This might be one of the first places you go when you arrive to Gridania. This is the Carline Canopy. I forgot the name of it. But it is where the Adventurers Guild is in Gridania. So we have like the people that give us the first quests and stuff like that. They give sort of novice advice to new players, and of course there is also an innkeeper who's right here. You can rent an inn room from him. So that's that. We can go down here. Oh, I guess we can also go outside. We get a nice view. I don't know who this dude's talking to, or where his eyebrows went, but we can go down this way. And this is actually where the airship landing is. It's right here. Pretty neat. So that is the Carline Canopy. I guess we probably could have maybe gone out that way. Not sure. So, just like in Limsa, there's going to be a whole score of different guilds that we'll encounter, and I'll get to talk about, you know, the starting classes that start in Limsa, and as well as the gathering and crafting classes. Well, sorry, that start in Gridania. Wow. Over this way, I don't. Oh, whoops. This is the way to one of the outside areas. I forgot. Let's go back in. Now, you wouldn't be able to tell really because this is awful weather, but Gridania is really pretty. I love the trees, I love the woods, the kind of like woodland elf kind of vibe it has going on. It's super nice, super chill too. You know, you don't hear a lot of stories about people. At least I don't hear many stories of people being weird and role-playing and doing whatever else in Gridania. Now, we have some signposts. We can go this way. I think we shall go this way. This is the way to the Archers Guild. It's also a nice little cozy waterfall. So the Archers Guild's over here. And yes, one of the first starting classes you can play in this game is the Archer, which will start you here in Gridania. Archer is a ranged DPS, and it eventually becomes the Bard. So we could come and check this out. Hello. There's a bunch of targets, and you can see the Gridanian flag or banner hanging up. I believe this is the Guildmaster over here too. Maybe it's over here. I don't quite remember. All these different bows and stuff like that. I think that's it. We can't go further that way. Very nice. So the Bard is a pretty neat class because I'll switch to my Bard now. It uses a lot of different songs to buff up the party. I don't think, in terms of personal DPS, like how much damage it does, I think it does okay. I don't think it's the least amount. I think it sits in the middle, but it's pretty notable for having all these different songs to provide party-wide buffs. And it also is notable for having two quite strong damage over time attacks. And using the songs, you get different effects, and some of those effects let you use like these different arrow attacks really quickly. It's very cool. Now, of course, my Bard is only level 70, so I'm missing out on the super high level stuff, but something that is cool that you can unlock from the Bard right once you unlock Bard, and once you complete another quest, I believe, you can actually play these instruments, like the harp here. Now, people use like, I think there's some ways they can either make macros, or they have like a sort of tool they use to play songs, but I just mess around sometimes. But if I go to the little tab, there's all these different instruments, like electric guitar. There's several electric guitars as well. Double bass, they got drums, like other percussion and woodwind. It's very interesting. So when you're playing through the game, it's not uncommon for you to see other players with these neat instruments doing their thing. It's pretty cool. So that is the Bard. Just for fun, why don't we go ahead and keep ourselves in the Bard, just to illustrate the whole Gridanian, living in Gridania type of thing. And of course our otter will follow closely behind us. If I go this way, where will this take us? Oh, somewhere else. Let's go. Actually, oh, duh, this takes us to another area of Gridania. Do I want to go this way? I'm sure it all cycles back. This is the, oh yeah, this is I think it's called the Shaded Bower, if I'm recalling correctly. It is the sort of merchant district shopping area of Gridania. That's right. Very cool. So this is where, just like in Limsa, the market board, and we got the summoning bell and everything. Great. Now I don't want to go too far, because there's still plenty for us to look at. So we'll go back a little bit, and why don't we step out this way. So this is the area, shaded bower. Down here is another guild for us to explore. Over here, this isn't it, is it? I think this is part of it, but it is the leatherworking guild. So one of the crafting classes is leatherworking, and there is a leatherworking guild where you can sort of get the quests and see the quest lines for it and everything. I believe leatherworking is leatherworking is used to make sort of specific armors and stuff, and other kinds of tools, I think, and maybe some weapons. I don't quite remember, but some clothes and other glamours require leatherworking skills. I don't think my leatherworker is that leveled up, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see, now we could keep going this way. Over here is... oh, that's right. The amphitheater is this way. Let's travel this way. Here's the amphitheater. Sometimes the occasional event, like seasonal or holiday event, will happen in game, and usually you'll find notable people here in the amphitheater. And of course, here's a little mail moogle where we can pick up letters. Let's get our bearings. Let's take a look around. So, we were here. Now we're here. If we go back to the Amphitheater Plaza, we were here. We went our way up to the Archers Guild. So we actually saw some of it. We need to come back and we'll come back to the Aetherite Plaza at some point. We'll get to work our way back and we can check out the rest of New Gridania. Right now we're up in Old Gridania, over here. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do is go this way. We're gonna travel up this path. I wish it wasn't rainy. This place is so pretty when it's sunny. A lot of these sort of guards carry spears, which is pretty notable for a few reasons we'll get to in a bit. But we can go this way. Right. This is a very flowery and planty, I don't know, kind of area. This is the Botanists Guild. Botany is one of the gathering classes of the game. And when you're a botanist, you can go around different areas and you can find different plants and logs and other things. And you can harvest them. It's pretty neat. The things that you pick up from being a botanist are very useful. You can use them for cooking recipes and other kinds of crafting recipes. So it's important to have a gatherer leveled up if you plan on doing some crafting. Now I just went this way, and I want to just sort of marvel at some more of these sites. I'm not too familiar with what's over here. Let's just explore. Oh, cool. Okay, I do know what's this way. And if you've watched my other Final Fantasy videos, particularly the ones where I played as my alt, you will remember this too. This is where the Conjurer's Guild is. And the Conjurer is the class that I picked for my alt character, Perrin. And the Conjurer's Guild is over here, and it's in this huge tree, which is so cool. I love their whole shtick. They're like very much into like nature as a source of healing, and these elements also kind of fit into that as well. And this dude is notable because he's in the thumbnail for one of my videos, and he just looks goofy. So the Conjurer is one of the healing jobs in this game, and so less of a focus is placed on dealing a lot of damage. Instead, you are tasked with healing your teammates and making sure no one dies. And if they do die, you're responsible with resurrecting them, making sure that they're healthy again, and stuff like that. You'll have to excuse my directions, folks. I've just been exploring and everything, but there's one more spot that I really want us to check up on in Old Gridania where we're at now. And it's not this, even though I do think this is quite lovely. Instead, it is up this way a bit more. Here we are. Up here this way, hopefully it's not too farther. Okay. Is the Lancer's Guild. Now the Lancer is another melee DPS job in the game. Oh, can I not? Wait, what? Hello? What's happening here? Oh. Okay. Well, great. The Lancer is another DPS job. It's a melee DPS job, and it's one of the, again, starting classes that you can have in this game. So, it's pretty cool. If you choose to be a Lancer, you can come to Gridania. Start here. The Lancer's job that it sort of becomes or evolves into is the Dragoon, which is so sick. You get some like dragon powers, and you get to jump real high and do all these cool stuff. Oh, and I also forgot to mention for the Conjurer, it becomes the White Mage, which is a great healer. Very cool. Inside the Lancer's Guild are a bunch of people, different kinds of lances. Looks like some like halberds and other stuff. It's a people training. It seems to me that Lancers are the majority of the sort of Gridanian military. So they're like soldiers and a militia force that are training. Very cool. Down here is a way for you to get to the residential area, I believe, so you can take the boat that way, I'm pretty sure. But we have officially traveled to all of the guilds that are available in Old Gridania. Now we just need to double our way back this way, and we can make our way back to New Gridania. Oh, cool. Check it out. Okay, so this is... I hope they don't think I'm weird for looking. This is a Dragoon, which has really cool armor. It must be dyed white or something. That's sick. And they have a really cool lance, too. Amazing. So that's Dragoon. We might as well just run back the way we came. Explore that way. Gridania is not super huge, but it does have a lot of things to check out, a lot of things that are quite cool. We'll keep going this way. Now we've made our way back to the main aetheryte. Oh, and of course there are tons of Moogles here, which is just amazing. And we can make our way to this area. There's another guild for you. This is the Carpenter's Guild. Carpentry is another crafting class where you can to create wood stuff like furniture and weapons and stuff like that. Over here we have the Twin Adders, which is the grand company that's located here in Gridania and sort of operates here. And I think those two are role-playing. Anyway, so the Twin Adders, they're the Gridanians' grand company. Over this way, I don't think there's really anything significant. It's just another sort of bench area. Great. Let's check our map just to make sure everything's fine. Yeah, looks like we got everything. I mean, there's these individual gates. I suppose we could check those out. That'd be neat. But let's check out this way. This gives us another way to get to the Conjurer Guild. Oh my goodness, can I stop? Yawning, goodness. If we go this way, if this is what I recall, this has been kind of a meme lately, because there's these two dudes that don't let you through. Now, in this game, you fight gods and you do all this stuff, but... Oh, really? He lets us go through? I thought that was like a meme. Oh, weird. Okay. Well, great. I'm glad we have enough clout. So now let's go ahead and let's hop ourselves back to the estate, the residential area, which is called the Lavender Beds. Now, when I was picking on an area for my house to reside in, I was immediately drawn to how beautiful this place is. Here's my house. The sort of exterior is, of course, subject to change, as is this fencing. You can actually change these out to your liking. You can buy, I think, different decors and change them, so I might do that. But this is my house. It's a small house. It's very chill. Let's go ahead and actually, why don't we go inside? I'll show off my house. I don't care. This is Cribs. Final Fantasy Cribs. You have some sort of walls that have this fine decal on them. Here are my maids. And going down here, I believe they're actually menders, and one sells, I think, stuff or buys stuff, and one's a mender. Over here, I haven't actually put much effort into this. I think my girlfriend has, but there's like, is this a chest? Something, but there's like some cake and snacks and a cart of liquors and a nice bed and an entertainment area where I do my dances. So that is my home. It's just a small house, just very chill. Now, it did cost me 3 million gil, but I think it's in a pretty good spot. I'll show you the spot it's at. So let's take a look. we go outside, we get a pretty good view, but we can go up here, and this is very close to a market board and a summoning bell. Now, it would have been awesome if I could have gotten this house. I believe this is a small house as well. Let's double check. Yeah. See, this is super close. That would have been maybe nice, but one of the things I just love about this place is the bridges, like the amount of bridges and little like rivers and brooks in this area is so nice. Like, look at that. So nice. Big old waterfall over there too. So yeah, this is the Lavender Beds. It's quite large, quite all over the place. All these different bridges and stuff. Now you'll have to let me know. I intend on making, of course, a video for old Da as well. I gotta complete the set. We've done Limsa, we've done Gridania, we've done old Da. But there are some other city-states that are featured very prominently in the expansions of the game. Basically, you get a hub, a new hub every expansion, and I'd love to show those off too, if that is the sort of vibe we want to go with this. Can I see that here? Oops, in all caps. Yes, great. So, I'd love to make this a full series of just exploring a bunch of different city-states and areas and everything, so you'll have to let me know. But I think that wraps it up for our tour of Gridania. Maybe someday I'll get to show this off in a, really nice day out. But until then, we've enjoyed the rainy ambiance of this area. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're asleep, honestly. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.